Teicher's theme from Exodus. That was a big hit back in my day. Back there in the 80s. Or whenever. When was that, by the way? I get a couple calls tonight when they say, gee, I used to listen to you back about, when was it? About 8 years ago? It's only been 2 years, but it seems like a long time to me, too. It's 21 minutes now before 8 o'clock.
This is Jim Backus. Look, men, have you given serious thought to the Naval Reserve? I'll tell you straight out, I know of no better way to serve our country. I know personally that today's youth is concerned over America's security. But I know, too, that personal income must be considered. Now, here's my point. The Naval Reserve offers the opportunity to serve your country as a part-time sailor, and it augments your income, too. Interested? See your Naval Reserve recruiter.
KYA Cash Card.
The cash card jackpot is now worth $130, and the next lucky number will be called sometime between now and midnight. As a matter of fact, we'll call 2 numbers and see if we can give away that money. If you don't have a KYA cash card, be sure to write to Cash Card, KYA San Francisco. Be sure to enclose a stamped, self-addressed envelope, and that way you'll get your card right away. And I'm not really the world's greatest Beatles fan, but I like that. That's a new one by the Beatles. It's 18 minutes before 8 o'clock on the Tom Donahue Show. Is this one mine or yours? Okay. I see a large finger pointing from the sky right at me, at my mouth. And so I open it and I say, like many others, you probably received your 1964 Christmas seals in the mail last month and used them to add holiday hope and cheer to your cards and packages. Holidays are busy days, and you may have forgotten to answer your Christmas seal letter. Your local Tuberculosis Association has asked me to remind you that there still is time to answer. They ought to do something. You know, you ought to do something with old Christmas seals, because you never use all of that whole sheet that they send, and it seems kind of a shame to throw the rest of them away. Maybe, you should use them till about April or something. It really wouldn't hurt anything, would it? I don't think so. We have time for one more record before we check some headlines, and this is another old one. When I say old, that means any time from 1962 back, I guess. But this one I remember very well, and it was one of my favorites at that time.
Though we gotta say goodbye for the summer, darling, I promise you this, I'll send you all my love every day in a letter, sealed with a kiss. Yes, it's gonna be a cold, lonely summer, but I'll feel the emptiness. I'll send you all my dreams every day in a letter, sealed with a kiss. I'll see you in the sunlight. I'll hear your voice everywhere. I'll run to tenderly hold you, but darling, you won't be there. I don't want to say goodbye for the summer, knowing the love we'll miss. Oh, let us make a pledge to meet in September and seal it with a kiss.
news.
At 14 minutes before 8 o'clock, here are the headlines. 4 persons are...
People, when I kiss your lips, there's no tenderness like people in your fingertips. You're trying hard not to show it, but baby, I love it. There's no color in your eyes when I reach for you. Till you're starting to criticize little things I do. It makes me just feel like crying. 'Cause baby, baby, I'd get down on my knees for you. If you would only love me like you used to do. We had a love you don't find every day.
San Francisco's #1 song on our new Top 30 by the Righteous Brothers. You have lost that lovin' feeling. That's a pretty song. It's 8 minutes before 8 o'clock, and this is Norman Davis on a Saturday night. Strange place for me to be, emanating from, but nevertheless I am, because Tom Donahue had other plans this evening. And we'll be here till midnight when Tom Saunders will take over. Johnny Mathis opens at the Circle Star Theater in San Carlos for 9 days only, and he wants to say happy new shows. See Johnny and the Young Americans at the fabulous Circle Star Theater, the largest, most beautiful theater in the round in the world, for just $3.50. That's right, just $3.50, and you can have the greatest New Year's Eve ever. So hurry and make your plans now. Call 365-0565. That's 365-0565 for information. 1260. Okay, I had something else to do here, I'm sure. It's amazing how my mind suddenly becomes a complete blank.
They don't cry. alibi. Big girl, come on, ride. That's just an alibi. Big girl, don't cry. Big girl, don't cry. Big girl, don't cry. Big girl, don't cry.
Four Seasons, and that, I think, was their first big hit, or was Sherry their first big hit? I don't know. It was one of their first big hits anyway. Golden Gate Great on our $1 Million Weekend. At 5 minutes before 8 o'clock at KYA, it's still 56 degrees downtown. And they've really changed this log around a lot. I've never really paid much attention to it before now, and I don't know what I'm doing. It's written in Chinese. I didn't know our owner was a Chinese, but he is. No, it's not. It's written in some strange language, though, that I don't understand. The most loverly holiday package in San Francisco is My Fair Lady at the Coronet Theater. It will leave a smile on your lips and a song in your heart. Special matinees now through January 3rd, daily at 2 p.m. Treat yourself to the most spectacular musical ever, My Fair Lady, starring Audrey Hepburn and Rex Harrison in Technicolor and Super Panavision. Hey, oh wait, that's not all. Super Panavision 70 from Warner Brothers. Remember, 2 shows daily of My Fair Lady now through January 3rd. Good seats are available for all performances at the Coronet box office. Now, either I push a button or you push a button. Which shall it be?
Daphne,
Yes, Colonel Splendid.
is everything taken care of for Emperor Nelson's fox hunt?
Yes, sir. The horses, the red jackets, and riding breeches. And Harry James is going to blow the horn to start the hunt. 100 of Emperor Nelson's foxhounds are ready.
Did anyone get the fox? There won't be any fox. No fox? How can you have a fox hunt without a fox if there's no fox? What will the hounds chase? If you look out the window, you'll see.
Where?
In that cage.
Lieutenant Mitchell!
Join now. Become a lieutenant in Emperor Nelson's Commandos. Send a self-addressed stamped envelope to Gene Nelson, KYA, San Francisco.
Gene works in the morning, of course, and I work at night, so we very seldom see each other. But I understand that this Emperor bet is really going to his head. Is that true? Is it true that he's now taking up violin? I don't know. Here's Andy Williams. That's Andy Williams with a great new sound. I think that's as good as anything he's ever done, and that's... What number is that? Where's my list? Wait a minute. It's so confusing in here. I'm used to the simple life, you know, rip and read, right? But this is a little more involved. That's number 21. I must get together with you someday on those signals, Marty, because I'm just not getting any messages at all, really.
KYA Radio 1260. San Francisco.
I missed it again. Can you play that again? Because that's about the 6th one. I got a mind like a sieve. You got it ready? Go ahead. Watch this.
KYA Radio 1260.
AM and FM.
San Francisco.
How about that? Doesn't that drive you out of your skull?
There is a road in Spanish Harlem, a river up in Spanish Harlem. It is a special one, it's never seen the sun. It only comes up when the moon is on the run and all the stars are green. It's growing in the street right up through the country, but soft and sweet and little. There is a road in Spanish Harlem, a river up in Spanish Harlem, with eyes as black as coal, then look down in my soul and start the fire there
sound. How long has it been since you heard that? An hour or two? That's a great one, though. It's 5 minutes now past 8 o'clock. And this is Norman Davis sitting in for Tom Donahue in case you wondered what's happening to this radio station. Well, that's about it. I thought of something else we used to do a long time ago. Do you remember when Mitchell and there's probably a couple other guys, we tried to see who could play the most records in an hour? Haven't done that for a while. Of course, we've got a lot more commercials now. It might be a little more difficult. What was the record? I think somebody played 27 in an hour. That's a lot of records. You count up the records you hear on almost any radio station in an hour. It'll usually add up to about 14 or 15. Well, those days are gone, huh?
You better buy.
The Beatles and the number 2 record this week on the new Top 30 list. She's a Woman. Both sides are number 2, 2A and 2B, as it were. Is that record going up or coming down? Has it been to the top yet? It's staying even. In other words, it ain't going to make it to the top. Maybe it'll make it to the top. It's got a chance at the top, but it's on its way down, so it ain't going to make it to the top. I wish you'd tell me what I don't know what you're saying.
KYA Radio Club 60.
AM and FM. I'll get that right in about 2 more hours. It's 8:31 at KYA in San Francisco, and I found out the record did make it. It was number 1. It's now number 2, which means it's off next week. That's what happens, right? The sports the sports are the Buffalo Bills are the 1964 American Football League champions. They beat San Diego this afternoon 20-7. In 2 college football games at the Sun Bowl, Georgia beat Texas Tech 7-0. In the Blue-Gray game, Blue 10, Gray 6. We have some basketball scores in tonight. After 3 quarters, Baltimore leads New York 92-91. Cincinnati beat Philadelphia, but I don't have the final score here. At halftime, St. Louis leads Boston 59-49. In college basketball, let me see, we've got all Eastern teams here. No Western teams involved, so we'll forget those. Inca is still making records and still a very big star in nightclubs and, hotels and things like that. Puppy Love is from 1973. I forgot. It's 25 minutes before 9 o'clock on the Tom Donahue Show from KYA. Pete Paulson's House of Wheels is selling out everything. Wheels of all makes and kinds, auto stereo, and even $2 Beetle T-shirts for 89 cents. That's a bad sign, when they start discounting Beetle things. Pete has to sell everything at desperately low prices, though, before he can order any new stock for 1965. You better hurry for the lowest price anywhere on wheels, as long as they last between now and New Year's Day at the House of Wheels, 1470 150th in San Leandro, also in Stockton and in Pleasant Hill.
KYA weather.
More rain tonight and tomorrow, a little bit cooler, low tonight 46 to 52, says the weatherman, with a high tomorrow 50 to 55. It's about 55, 56 degrees all around the bay right now. Now let's see. I've been getting a few requests to play some records, and I will try to get them on. As I said before, I'm a little confused, so if it takes me a while to get acclimatized again, you will bear with me, won't you? If you don't, I'm in trouble. More trouble.
He said to me, he wanted to be near to me. He said he never wanted to be out of my sight. But it's too late to give this time my love tonight. Please wait at the gate of heaven for me, Terry. He said to me he wanted to be close by my side. We had a quarrel, I was
There's the new Ace of the Week by Twinkle. It's called Terry, or vice versa, whichever you like. Got some very profound lyrics, you notice. 20 minutes before 9 on the Tom Donahue Show. Here's some really exciting news from Honda. Honda prices were always low, but starting right away, the famous and fabulous Honda 50s are priced even lower. Now, you can own your Honda 50 for as little as $215 plus small setup and destination charge. That's right, America's favorite way of getting places. The brand new Honda 50 is now only $215. Exclusive in San Francisco. It's Honda of San Francisco at 2790 Van Ness Avenue. At Honda of San Francisco, you can rent one of their fabulous Honda machines. You can rent one on an hourly or daily basis. And when you discover that you can't do without the marvelous Honda 50, then your rental charges can be applied to a down payment upon termination of the rental period. By the way, there's no parking problem. Hello. There's no parking problem at Honda of San Francisco, so why don't you stop in and see them tomorrow? That's Honda of San Francisco, 2790 Van Ness Avenue.
KYA Cash Card.
I've been waiting to do this for a couple of years. I always felt very envious of these guys when they ripped open the envelope and took out the card. So I'm going to do it right now and see if we can come up with a winner. And the cash card number this time for $130 is, listen, 115235. Got it? 115235. If that's your cash card number, call Yukon 28300. Yukon 28300 within 3 minutes. Properly identify yourself, and you will win the jackpot worth 130 simoleons. The King. Whatever happened to Elvis, anyway?
Going through a party in the county jail. The prison band was there, they began to wail. The band was jumping and the joint began to swing. You should have heard the knocked out jailbird sing. Let it rock. Everybody let it rock. Everybody in the whole jail block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. Spider Murphy played his tenor saxophone. Little Joe was blowing on the slide trombone. Illinois crack, boom, bang. The whole rhythm section was the Purple Gang. Let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody knows the jail rock. We're dancing to the jailhouse rock. Number 47 said to number 3, you were the cutest jailbird I ever did see. I sure would be delighted with your company. Come on and do the jailhouse rock with me. Let's rock. Everybody, let's rock.
Elvis and one of the real old-timers there. That's from 1957, I think. Elvis Presley and the Jailhouse Rock. The Golden Gate Great at 16 minutes now before 9 o'clock at KYA. I'm late, and we didn't have a winner on our cash card, which is kind of a drag. Linda Carter of San Francisco. If you had called, you would have won $130, but you didn't, so we'll add $5 more. And between now and 12, we'll try one more card for $135. That's one of the top 10 this week by Petula Clark, called Downtown, number 7 on our new top 30 at KYA. It's now 9 minutes before 10 on the Tom Donahue Show, and this is Norman Davis, emanating from Studio D tonight for the first time in a long time, and it's a lot of fun, you know. The most lovely holiday package in San Francisco is My Fair Lady at the Coronet Theater. It will leave a smile on your lips and a song in your heart. Special matinees now through January 3rd, daily at 2 p.m. Treat yourself to the most spectacular musical ever, My Fair Lady, starring Audrey Hepburn and Rex Harrison and Johnny Raven in Technicolor and Super Panavision 70 from Warner Brothers. Remember, 2 shows daily of My Fair Lady, now through January 3rd. Good seats available for all performances at the Coronet box office.
What to do?
After you've been at a station like I have at KYA for a few years, you reach a point where you can hardly remember all the guys who have been through the station, and there are so many. I thought some of you old-timers might remember a guy. Do you remember a guy named Chris Lane? Chris Lane used to be here, and he's in Seattle now. And somebody I was talking to a little while ago said, "Where's Jimmy Stagg?" He's now in Cleveland, the last time I heard, anyway. Terry Sullivan is in Washington, D.C., Johnny Raven, you all remember, who is now Les Crane on national television. Well, at least one of us made good, huh?
There is a house in New Orleans. They call the rising sun. And it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. In God, I know I'm one.
Hey, there's the Golden Gate Great from the not too far distant past there, about 6 months or something like that, by the Animals. The House of the Rising Sun. It's 5 minutes before 10 at KYA. A great way to wind up the holidays. Fremont Drag Strip has the name Double A Fuelers. Special prizes for top stock cars. Make it to Fremont tomorrow. Now the KYA feature players present the latest in their series of melodramas, or whatever they are.
Well, Lieutenant Cavendish, it won't be long now till Emperor Nelson invades Los Angeles.
Right, Colonel Splendid, and His Majesty is certain that the invasion will be a success.
Without a doubt. Emperor Nelson's strategy is foolproof. You'll start it off, Cavendish, by sweeping down the Pacific Coast Highway.
Yes, sir. I'm to sweep down the Pacific Coast Highway.
In front of His Majesty's Tank Corps.
Right, sir.
And to make sure that you've got it down pat, His Highness wants you to make another practice run tonight.
But, sir, I've already practiced it 3 times.
Cavendish, that's an order.
Yes, sir.
Well, get your broom.
Join now. Become a lieutenant in Emperor Nelson's commandos. Send a self-addressed stamped envelope to Gene Nelson, KYA, San Francisco.
Polly, Bonanza, Banner, Po, Burley, Fee, Fine, Mo, Merrily, Shirley, Lincoln, Bo, Bingham, Bonanza, Banner, Po, Bingham, Fee, Fine, Mo, Minkin, Lincoln. Come on, everybody. I said, now let's play a game. I bet you I can make a rhyme out of anybody's name. The first letter of the name, I treat it like it wasn't there. But a B or an F or an M will appear. And then I say Bo had a B, then I say the name, then banana, fan, or and a phone. And then I say the name again with an F, third plane, then a B, fly and a mo. And then I say the name again with an M this time, and there isn't any name that I can't rhyme. Arnold, Bobano, Bonanza, Banner, Bobano, T, Fine, Momano, Arnold. But if the first two letters are ever the same, I drop them both and say the name like Bob. Bob drop the B, go off, or Fred. Fred drop the F, go red, or Mary. Mary drop the M, smooth. That's the only rule that is contrary. Okay? Now say Bo. Bo. Now Tony with a B. Then Banana, Founder, and Bo. Then you say the name again with an F, very plain. Then a fee, fi, and a mo. Then you say the name again with an M this time. And there isn't any name that you can't rhyme. Everybody do Tony. Tony, Boboni, Banana, Banana, Boboni, fee, fi, Momoni. Tony. Pretty good. Let's do Billy. Billy, Bo, Gilly, Banana, Banana, Bo, Billy, fee, fi, Momili. Billy. Very good. Let's do Marsha. Marsha, Banana, Banana, Bo, Marsha, fee, fi, Mo, Marsha. Marsha. A little trick with Nick. Nick, Bo, Big, Banana, Banana, Bo, Big, fee, fi, Mo, Nick. Nick.
Shirley Ellis in the name game. That's number 15 and going up the charts pretty fast. 15 on the top 30. It's a minute before 10 o'clock Saturday night in San Francisco. Tom Donahue is over at the James Brown Show in Oakland, where they're shaking it up pretty good. So Norman Davis is sitting here wondering what it's all about in the meantime.
KYA Radio 1260.
AM and AM. Is that Harlow Marlowe hiding over there in the corner? Harlow Marlowe, I've had 17 calls wanting you to come to parties. Do you know that?
Well, that'll be the day when you say goodbye. Yes, that'll be the day when you make me cry. You say you're gonna leave. You know it's a lie, 'cause that'll be the day when I die. Well, you give me all your loving and you hurt a loving, all your hugs and kisses and your money too. Well, you know you love me, baby. Till you tell me maybe that someday, well, I'll be blue. Well, that'll be the day when you say goodbye. Yes, that'll be the day when you make me cry. You say you're gonna leave. You know it's a lie, 'cause that'll be the day when I die. When you say goodbye, yes, that'll be the day when you make me cry. You say you're gonna leave. You know it's a lie, 'cause that'll be the day when I die. Well, when Cupid shot his dart, he shot it at your heart. So if we ever part, then I'll leave you. You sit and hold me and you tell me boldly that someday, well, I'll be through. Well, that'll be the day when you say goodbye. Yes, that'll be the day when you make me cry. You say you're gonna leave. You know it's a lie, 'cause that'll be the day when I die. day. That'll be the day. That'll be the day.
All right, there's another one that goes back about 17 years, I think. That'll be the day. It's 2 minutes past 10 at KYA. A great way to wind up the holidays is to forget what I'm talking about, because it's the wrong commercial. Try that over again.
Girls, don't ask him to come up and see you sometime. Ask him to take you to see Sex and the Single Girl.
I'll tell him. See Sex and the Single Girl now playing at the United Artists Theater, San Francisco, Fox Theater in Oakland, Belmont Theater in Belmont, and the Redwood Drive-In in Redwood City. And now it's your turn.
KYA weather.
Weather is the same. Showers mostly tomorrow and about the same temps. And I don't think we should make a big thing out of it, really. Pete Paulson's House of Wheels is selling out everything. Wheels of all makes and kinds, auto stereo, even $2 Beetle T-shirts for 89 cents. Can you believe that? Well, it's true. Pete has to sell everything at desperately low prices before he can order any new stock for 1965. You better hurry for the lowest price anywhere on Wheels, 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 as long as they last between now and New Year's Day at the House of Wheels, 1470 150th in San Leandro, also in Stockton and in Pleasant Hill. $1 Million Weekend continues. Okay. I'm having a terrible time with Golden Gate grapes. Half of them must be missing out of there. Every time I pick an old number, hey, there's one.